Welcome to a new Choose Your Own Adventure series. I'll be building some houses in detail using Conquest Reforged while we tell the tale of the Bard. Over in my Discord I gave a couple of character options to choose from, and most of you picked the Bard of Vielin for the character of the new series. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend you go and watch the video where we introduce this character. I'll leave a link for it. This part of his story follows directly from his performance in the local tavern and his life, and consequently the builds we do won't be directly tied to the town of Vielin. He will be able to travel to many places. With that said, I hope you enjoy the story. You leave the tavern having finished your performance feeling dejected. Why must you play to the heathens? Your talent exceeds the dive bars and inns you are forced to perform in. Your free hand reaches up and scratches the scar on one of your ears, reminding you exactly why you aren't able to sing within the walls of higher society. Taking a firmer grasp on your lute, you start to leave the sounds of the tavern behind. Part of your payment did include a bed for the night, but it was in a communal sleeping quarters. You've had bad experiences in those spaces and prefer to sleep under the stars. You make your way to the edge of town looking for a place to set up camp where the local guard won't disturb your slumber. As it gets darker on the road, you get a feeling that you are being followed. You shake it off, thinking it's just nerves and imagination. It's the same imagination you use to dream of what your life would have been like if you were born amongst your own people. You have no doubt your talent would put you in good stead among the elves, but you're unsure why you hate the word elf. You're not even fully elf anyway, you shake your head thinking. You're some genetic throwback. The elves have been lost years ago, ever since the humans drove them into the ocean. You're just some byproduct of a mating between a human and an elf eons ago. The dejected feeling you left the tavern with now sinks to sadness. Breaking your train of thought, you hear a whistle. You dive into the bushes. The whistling gets closer. I know what you are, pretty boy. It's the man who shut down your song in the tavern. He was old, but still huge in comparison to your lithe frame. You held your breath, fearing any movement would track his eyes straight to you. You could smell the ale and stink of sweat. He whistled again. Then, quick as a flash, his sword shot out from its place at his hip and pushed mere centimetres above your head. It made you start like a deer catching the scent of a wolf. You bolt. He chases you. Considering his inebriation and age, he is amazingly quick. You can't seem to lose him. Then you feel an impact in your back as he barrels into you, bearing you to the ground with his weight. You strike out to defend yourself, but he easily grabs your wrists and pins them above your head. His face is so near yours you can make out the grey colour of his eyes, even in the dark. He is smiling. I know what you are. You're food for the crows. He laughs. It's cut short as you hear a thud across the back of his head. He collapses on top of you. You manage to scramble yourself from underneath to see another man standing close by, holding a walking stick. You cautiously thank him as you take a few steps back. I always disliked this man. The stranger's voice, kind and disarming, breaks through the sound of the crickets and rustling leaves. You think you recognize the voice, but you can't quite place it. Somehow in the dark he sees your questioning look. No fear needed, everyone. I am but a simple merchant. I just happened to stumble on this whole scenario on my way back to Vielin. He is walking alone at night, with nothing but a stick. You indicate to him that he must be more than what he seems, being out here by himself. Aren't we all, everyone? He taps his ear with his free hand. You grab at yours self-consciously and pull your cap down further. That's not my name, you snap at him. You're right, it's not your name. He emphasises the "your" strongly. But I can help you with those scars to make them far less. He pauses, looking for the right word. Incriminating. Of course, there's always a price for such service. Would not be much of a merchant if I gave help freely. Think of it as a mutually beneficial business arrangement. Or of course, You can run off into the bushes, leaving me to deal with this dead man. He points down to the heathen that attacked you. You notice he is not breathing. You have never seen a dead body before. What strikes you as odd is how unremarkable and how human it looks. So what will it be, Bart? Help me with this oath? Or run for the illusion of safety into the dark? Thank you everyone that's made it this far into the video. The first choice that you have as the bard is to help the merchant with the corpse, or you can run from him. Let me know in the comments below what your choice might be. If you're looking for clues as to the merchant's motivations, this isn't the first time he has popped up in the videos. So go check out the Vielin series to see if you can figure out if he is going to help you or use you. Maybe it's both. And thank you all for watching. I need to say the obligatory please like and share this video to help with the growth of the channel and the world that we're creating here. And we'll see you next time.